All right, we back at it. Chuck Dizzle, live and direct, man. Keeping it homegrown. Another brother in the building with me right now. I've been seeing the progression, seeing him do his thing. I love it. Everything's scandalous. I got to say everything. Can't say everything. Everything's scandalous, man. TF is back, and he's feeling the power, man.
Deleon.
You've been busy. You've been busy since the last time we actually sat down and talked. I mean, I've seen you in the streets. We've dapped it up many a times. But you've been busy since the last time we had a conversation, bro. I want the people to know, man. Scandalous Summer 80s Baby, right?
Yeah.
Scandalous Summer 80s Baby re-rock.
Yeah.
Then Scandalous Levels 4 with 211.
Yeah.
And here we are. Feeling the power. I'm not missing nothing in between that, right?
Nah. I mean, other than a bunch of footwork.
Yeah, you've been working,
other
bro.
than a bunch of footwork. Yeah, hell yeah.
Feeling the power, man. How do we get here, bro? Because I think I kind of know the explanation, but I would love to hear it from you.
Feeling the power, man. This really stemmed from me. Like, you know, I've been fucking with sobriety. I've been sober for the past like 10 months, going on 11 months.
I love that. I heard that in the album. I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah. You know, so them first 2 months, you know, coming out of December, you know, leading into January, February, like I was kind of like in a rut. Mm-hmm. Not really, but just like musically, I was still running around. You feel me? That's when I dropped the Re-Rock edition. We dropped Scandalous Level 4. So I still had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
You get me?
Keeping you busy.
Yeah. So, you know, moving around wise, but just like on some personal stuff, I was just in a rut. I ain't feel like rapping. I ain't feel like doing nothing. I was just, you know, like, all right, I got enough to just move around off. Mm-hmm. Feel me? So then once I really tried to, I'm like, man, let me get back in the lab, man. You know, and I fucking, I laid down the intro. I could feel it.
Man.
The intro from the album, Feeling the Power. I laid that down, and that's when I'm like, all right, for sure.
I'm on to something.
Like, this the one. For sure.
So that's the one that kind of kicked you back into gear.
Nah, that's the one that had me like, this the album.
Wow. So
off one song, I'm like, this the album.
Usually, and I've heard plenty of people say, oh, after this particular song, it could be song number 8 or 9, you know what I mean? That kind of gives you that spark after you've been working for some time. But you saying the first track after kind of getting back to it is the one that got you back, that spark.
I recorded that like in March 30th or 28th or something like that.
What was it, the production that kind of led you in that direction, or the things that you're talking about? Like, how did you start kind of encompassing that power as you kind of, you know, rapping on that?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Being in a rut too.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I really wasn't in a rut. Creatively.
Got you.
It was just context. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so for the past 10 years, we've been going in the lab just rapping, and we going off the strength of the drink, the strength of the, you know, everything else.
Oh, got you. So this is your first time doing it without.
First, yeah.
Got it. So in a rut in that sense, not like,
so
okay.
It's like, damn.
Ooh, so.
You know, so still having to move around, and, you know, I still got to mingle. I still got to do these events. I still got to be in front of the people, you know, and doing that sober was kind of different initially.
It's like, a whole different feeling,
you know,
bro.
Just cut it off and be like, yeah, nah, I'm straight.
What was the decision to say, let me go cold turkey? And did you go?
It was a lot. You know, my son had just turned 18. You feel me? I tried to cut it, like making 80s babies.
Word.
I tried to go cold turkey with that album. Couldn't
work.
do it.
Wow.
I couldn't do it. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, like because that happened in the middle of the album, and I just stopped recording. You feel me? And then I came back, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to do it again. And then I'm like, man, give me a shot. And then the shot turned into 2, then the 2 shots turned into 3 bottles, and then we got it done.
So let me just to put a pin in that. How long had you been sober to that point when you were in the middle of 80s?
Like a month and a half, going on 2 months.
Almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Catching a little stride. Had that been the longest you've ever stopped drinking?
Yeah, well, at the time I was cutting everything. I was trying to cut everything. You feel me? Because it wasn't just liquor. It was, you know. So I'm cutting everything just one by one. I'm like, all right, I got that out the way. Got that out the way. But the last stronghold was the liquor.
Liquor, got you.
So, you know, that was real. That was a real. That was a good achievement unlock
Hell
for me.
yeah. No, that's amazing.
Especially knowing me. If you know me,
yeah.
like that was really my whole thing. So,
well, even for the folks that may not know you, right? Alcohol seems to be one of them ones that's like no matter what, it gets you. And even with me, like dealing with that, it was so funny that I've said this before. When I decided to stop drinking, literally the next week or that weekend, I had to go. We already had a trip to Vegas planned for a tequila convention.
Yeah.
Out of all things, and I'm like, damn. So I got past that, right? Then it was Thanksgiving. You go with the family and all that, right? Then New Year. And then my wife's birthday, so it was like I had to get past all of these moments where you had a liquor, yeah. And then not to mention I had just got hired here, so it was like the first year of open bar this and other event that. So I totally understand in a sense of having to navigate that world where you're used to drinking and used to kind of having that as a crutch or icebreaker, however you want to use it, right?
Yeah.
To not have that.
Nah, for sure, because I used to go buy liquor to go to the open bar parties.
Wait, say that again?
You feel me?
Wait.
Like, I go get a bottle to go to the open bar events. Like, I used to be that shaded.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
it was a little more intense.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, that was my thing though.
Yeah.
I was able to handle that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just felt like I hit a ceiling. And I felt like I had a whole lot upcoming. I had a whole lot like on the table. And I felt like that was the thing that was like really blocking
The next level.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, I gotta, you know, because I just felt like I was running in circles. As much as I was getting done and doing, and the traction was good, everything was good, you know, to the outside looking in, but I just didn't feel right. Feel me? I really wasn't, you know, I was just.
You were a functional alcoholic, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no way around it. And I'm glad that you realized that in the moment and said, okay, I got to cut this off. And even going through the moment of a little bit of sobriety, kind of backsliding and understanding like, oh, okay, one shot turns into this.
Yeah.
Because I was, again, same way. It's like I've stopped many a times, but it's that one little thing that can kind of like carry you on to the next thing. So congratulations on that. That's amazing. And I love that you understood that this is really what's giving you that power, right?
Yeah.
So moving from that.
So yeah, going into that record, you know, and it was like, that shit, he played the beat. I'm like, yeah.
It's Python P, right?
Yeah, Python. Shout out Python. I'm like, yeah, load that up, man. Had it done in like 30 minutes.
Shit.
Had it done in 30 minutes. I'm like, I hit dough, like, bro, this the album. He like, send it to me. I sent him just the one song. And he like, where the rest of the, you know what?
what the joints at? Where the songs
like,
at?
Where the album?
This
I'm like, I ain't got it.
Wow.
I just got this, but I know this the one. You feel me?
Feeling the power. It's not a zip. It's just one file.
Yeah,
That's it. But it gave you that vision to know what's to come, right? So you start crafting a project around that.
Really, I was like, damn, because you know that was like that's a powerful record, like especially like the intro. It's the intro, like instantly I'm like, this kicking off the you know, this the first
setting
song
the tone.
for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, I was real transparent with that, like on a few records on this album. You feel me? So like that's just how I was feeling, because like I said, I was in a rut, but I'm like, I didn't want to lose that edge and lose, you know, I still wanted to be everything scandalous.
Right.
You get me? So like, you know, you see and hear a lot of artists, once they lose or break those vices, their music kind of switch.
Right.
And then they get kind of like, nah, I'm cool. I'm trying to hear the other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to just keep that in mind and be like, how can I keep that edge to where it's like I'm still in my same bag, but it's just a lot more intense. It's just a lot more transparency. It's just a lot more, you know, you know, most of my music is real life in itself.
Absolutely.
you know, but how can I help this? How can I have this help and relate to, have this relatable to people that's going through what I'm going through, you know, outside of just being from where I'm from.
So what do you think the code was, like that hack for you, right? When you talk about making sure that you don't lose that edge, but everything's still scandalous, right? But not, you know, living between those worlds. How did you personally crack that code? Like, what was it for you?
I figured like I said, I had a lot on the table. You feel me? And I'm like, in order for me to level up, everything has to level up. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna start with the music. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So, well, it started with you know, shaking that. Yeah. You feel me? It started with shaking that. So then from there, I'm like, okay, what's the next step? So I had a real like super wake up with that. So coming off, like I'm probably like a week into not drinking. Mm-hmm. And you know, we do the podcast thing over there. Shout out to the Apollo. Yeah. Shout out Matt, Keem, and Tiny. For sure. We over there, we doing that. And you know, the whole thing over there, we taking shots and all that, this and that. So you know, just out of the norm, before the show, you know, they pass me a shot. I take it. You feel me? Because, you know, it's like, it's just muscle memory at this point. Right. So I take the shot, but I put it down.
You grab the shot.
I grab the shot. They pour the shot. We toast. Gotcha. But I put mine down. So when I put it down, I pick up a jug of water. I'm drinking it. You know, we still chopping it up. We chopping it up. So I put the water down and knocked over the cup. So then that's when just in my head, I'm like,
symbolic,
damn,
right?
Okay,
yeah.
All right, I got it. Like,
damn, that's fire.
That really locked it in for me. And this is midstream. Yeah. So you could really go back.
Yeah. And see, I was gonna say, have you grabbed that that piece of content?
Yeah. Nah, for real. Like that's when I knew. Like, okay, all right,
I got this. Yeah. No, that's a monumental moment, and the fact that you picked that up in the moment and understood what it was, like, because again, some people just dropped up, not like, oh no, that's telling me.
I could have been like, oh damn, give me another shot.
Right.
Feel me? But
or not even pay attention to it, just like, oh, I just knocked it over and that's just what it is. But for you to kind of like take a moment and understand, like, oh, this is bigger than that. Again, I hate to bring it back to me, right? But same reason why that the first weekend that I stopped drinking, we went to the tequila convention of all. Like when I go to Vegas, I don't go to shit like that. Yeah. So for it to be that, it was like a sign for me, like, okay, if you can get over this, you can get over anything else, right?
Nah, for sure.
So I'm glad that you picked that up in that moment and understood what that message was, because that was definitely a divine message, and you picked up on that for sure.
Yeah, nah. So when that happened, I'm like okay, this, because I don't really like coincidences. I don't think they coincidences.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Feel me? So I'm like, damn. All right. So now what? You get me? And then after that, that's when I did a water fast. I did a water fast going into February.
Wait, talk to me about that. So water fast is essentially you're drinking nothing but water, or is it just that's the only liquid?
That's all I was consuming.
That's it.
Yeah.
For how many days?
I did that for 10 days in February. I fasted the whole month of February, just variations of fasting. Yeah. And then I did another like a week fast, just all water, like a few months ago.
What is that like? Like, kind of walk me through that process. I've never fasted to that extent.
Well, that was me. Well, actually, I had that deal on the table at the time. Feel me? My last fast. So, you know, I was really fasting, and it was just fasting and prayer. Feel me? Like, cause I got through that whole February. And that was tough. You know, so that kind of really helped me also with what I was dealing with. So once I got past the 10 days, I'm like, I could do anything. Yeah. You feel me? So, like I said, I didn't record till March. This was after the fast. So that's where the whole feeling the power.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, you know, just the whole from knocking over the liquor, you know, with the water, like, was kind of crazy, because I'm like, damn, like, okay, now how can I really, you know, just really just smash that out the picture? Yeah. Did the water fast. did the water fast, and then throughout the month after the water fast I did juice and fruits, and then for the whole rest of the month I did fruits and veggies.
What do you learn about yourself after doing this? Is it I can do anything?
It's mind over matter.
Right.
You know, everything is mind over matter. Also, like, you got to understand and realize how strong the mind is.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Because literally you could do whatever you really see. If you could see it, and
Facts.
if you can envision that, and your imagery is on point, what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I said, after I recorded that record, I'm like, this the one.
I see the product. Yeah, I see the whole thing.
You feel me? I already seen it.
What was tougher was giving up alcohol or the water fast? Which one was difficult? Like,
I still deal with alcohol.
got it.
Yeah, I still deal with that.
Got it.
But it's not to where it's like I can't look at it or I can't be around it.
Yeah.
But it's still like,
You got to stay on point.
yeah, it's
For
still
sure.
like, damn.
So that's the more
You
difficult
know,
one.
because I still might smell a cup here and there.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, I still be seeing they dropping new liquors and shit. I'm like, damn.
Man, why didn't they have that when I was?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what that's talking about.
I just want to see what that talking about.
Yeah, I was in New York last month, and I'm walking through Times Square. They got the Taco Bell cantinas where they selling liquor at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
now.
it's like, y'all. Why would y'all doing that last year?
Golly, what is this? You know.
But no, those are those signs. That's that temptation, and the fact that you know.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't help but be tempted, but the fact that you're shaking that is amazing, man.
Nah, for sure.
I do want to get into some of the songs, the features. You got Absol, Q, Zakari, Triz, 211, Ice Cold Bishop.
Ooh.
Sounds amazing. And homie Bell, who was just in here a second ago, man.
Shout out Bell.
A lot of talent, a lot of people. It sounds very calculated, right? But it also sounds authentic to who you rock with, like for real, for real.
Nah, if you go look at my whole catalog, it's them same names.
Exactly.
I mean, outside of Zakari and Absol, them the only two new people that I've never. This is my first time working with Soul, first time working with Zach. So
Right.
other than that, me and Ice Cold Bishop, we got a solid relationship. You know, Bell, obviously 211. You know, we got 4
Series,
albums
yeah,
out.
series.
We got a series of, you know, scandalous levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That's the authentic part that I'm talking about. It's
Yeah.
like it's and it sounds, again, it's calculated. It's you rocking with the same folks that you've been, you know, from day one. You know what I'm saying? So obviously with, you know, your relationship with Q, you got Zakari, you got Absol, you got damn near half the roster at TDE. Was the conversations ever at one point
Even to production.
into production?
Yeah.
Right? With Cal Banks? No,
Cal Banks
Cal Banks
got
and
2
Python.
on there.
Yeah.
Juice got one on there. Mac Wop got one on there. So it was just like Dev.
Right. Damn.
You know? So yeah, it was like damn near. So I curated that whole project. Feel me? Like I had a couple of songs that, like, even if you really like people, I don't even think people realize why the last song is called Hidden Stages.
Not why.
You listen to the whole album?
Yeah.
You heard the lady speaking in French throughout the album?
Oh shit.
So throughout the album, she's saying stage 1.
Damn.
And then like track 4, it go to stage 2.
Oh shit.
So that's the switch in the sounds.
damn.
So it go stage 1, stage all the way to stage 4, and then the last song is Hidden Stages.
Stages. That's a bar, dog.
Yeah, so
Damn. No, I
yeah,
didn't
nobody
catch
caught
that.
on
I
to
didn't
the,
catch
you know, to the.
Hey, does that get you? Because I've seen people been doing breakdowns of the album and certain songs. When people don't catch on to certain moments like that, is it refreshing, or is it like,
No,
I can't wait until somebody catches it?
I mean, well, obviously I gave it up.
No,
now,
I'm saying now you did what I'm saying.
But I thought that was dope. I'm like, because I could have had somebody say it regular.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, like, how can I make this? How can I do something new?
Yeah.
Or not really, new,
It's new,
but
yeah.
but keep it nostalgic, because I don't really hear nothing like that no more. Like, but you used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like I wonder what this is.
Damn, dude. Damn, putting those Easter eggs in there, man, for the people to check it out. You know what I'm saying? But again, back to your relationship with a lot of folks at TDE. Has that ever been a conversation of you even wanting to go there, or
Oh, nah, yeah, they
it's been conversations?
Nah, yeah, I played the album over there first. And they was like, what's up? You know, like, what's happening? I'm like, man, I got some other shit on the table right now, man. Let me see what they talking about.
And this other shit on the table, man, it worked out, huh?
Yeah, it definitely worked out, man. Shout out to Equity, shout out to RocNation. Feel me? Shout out to Dope Boy.
Man.
Feel me? Dope Networks, Baba, the whole squad, man.
I can't tell you how excited I was for you when I heard the news.
Yeah.
Before it was out, I was like, there's nobody who deserves this more than you at this moment, right?
Thank you.
Because again, I've seen the work that you've put in for years.
Yeah.
I've seen you play the background. I've seen you play your position. I've seen you put the foundation in for your work. I've seen you show up and show out and be consistent over the years. I've seen you deliver the music. I've seen you deliver on stage.
Yeah.
I've seen you and in these moments deal with personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? And now even talking to you, I didn't realize how extensive the sobriety part was, but hearing you sacrifice over these years, right?
Yeah.
And over this, especially this last period of time, and it's like, dude, I'm so glad that the spotlight is on you for this moment. You know what I'm saying? And that you're taking it as serious as you're taking it. Not to say that you weren't before, but it's like you deserve that. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand that.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself, man. I'm super proud of the whole squad. You feel me? You know, we've been pushing. We stayed down. We kept it solid. We ain't complain about nothing. Feel me? We took everything on the chin and kept it scandalous.
Man, I love that, man. I love that.
Feel me? So,
you said something on, I believe it was Feelin the Power. Excuse me. Experience better living, ain't no going back, and it kind of like fits into what you're talking about. But was that directed specifically at something? When you said you experience better living, ain't no going back. What are the things that you have been experiencing that you're like, yeah, I can't go back, slide to the past shit, the things that I used to do.
Just, you know, for one, like being able to have memorable nights. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember this whole creative process. You know, it's been times I record songs and come back like, damn.
How'd that happen?
That's, yeah, for real, you feel me? Like, even, you know, just meeting people and then not remembering none of that shit.
Worst.
Having legendary nights and not even remembering it, just seeing it through pictures and going back, having to go through my stories, making sure I ain't make a fool of myself type shit, you know? So it's like, damn. You know, so remembering everything step by step, you know, from, you know, so
that was really more or less addressing sobriety as well, like.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, okay.
You know, on top of, just like I said, like I had a lot on the table, so I was seeing new stuff, I was meeting new people, I don't know, just doors were starting to open up.
Yeah.
You know, the doors that I couldn't get through, that I was knocking on for years, that's, you know, they been right there, but I was just like, damn, like, how can I get the key? How can I pop this door? Feel me? They were just popping open.
You said something in a post, and I want to highlight it, and I'm sure people will see it. It's on your Instagram right now, but kind of in the theme of this conversation. You said, shout out to everybody who made changes, right? Because some of us never get the chance.
Nah, for sure. For sure. Hell yeah. Because you'll have so many opportunities, right? And just make the wrong decisions just based on you stuck in your ways or, you know, whatever the case may be. But you're just not really ready to change, and then that opportunity gone. You feel me? And for most of us, you know, growing up, you know, that might be life-changing.
Yeah.
Or you know, it's over with. And it's just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I had a chance to really do that now. You know, relationships may change, you know, or, you know, people, you know, losing their lives.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time, it's like, damn, that he had a bright future, but whatever the case may be, he ain't here no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or, you know, you end up going to jail for mad long, or, you know, you never know.
There's all these scenarios.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, if you could eliminate the possibilities of fucking up, like, just one change might change everything.
What do you say to somebody that has a hard time?
I'm good cussing, right?
Yeah, you good. Yeah, you straight.
Okay,
Yeah,
everything's scandalous.
everything's scandalous. That's you got to keep that edge. Come on, TF. You got to
for
keep
sure,
that edge. I know you
for sure.
signed and all. Look, you got to keep that.
I've been talking crazy right
That's
now.
how you keep that edge.
Yeah, everything's scandalous.
Everything's
man.
scandalous for sure. What message do you give to somebody that's in that moment that is still stuck and they're on the brink of trying to make that change, whatever it is in their life, whether it's street shit, sobriety, whatever.
This the really, really crazy part. Like, everybody know right from wrong.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
That is true.
It's like, oh, nah. Like, it's like, that's just like when you go to the liquor store and go buy some condoms and don't use them. Feel me?
What you doing? You know what
Like,
you doing.
You know what's up.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know it's gonna be a party.
Damn.
But then you're gonna be like, damn.
You're gonna have that regret, that feeling that,
Yeah. How many times you gonna go do that?
Damn.
You gonna keep doing it probably.
Yeah. And things won't change for you.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a very.
But I always reference Tupac song, some lyrics from Pac. He said, "Niggas busting shots like they lost their mind, like 25 to life never crossed their mind."
Troublesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, you finna go do this knowing what's happening. Yeah. You'll be good a few times. You know.
How many times you think you get through that?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm tripping out how basic the concept is, but how complicated we make it.
Nah, for sure, motherfucker. Yeah, it's not hard. You know, it's just like, damn, like I said, I felt like I was running in circles.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, and I'm doing everything right.
Yeah.
Like, it's one factor. I felt like it was one factor, and I feel like that's what it was.
You feeling that power, and I love how the artwork is showing you charged up, feeling that power, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you visually, capture that as well. I do want to bring up Residential Part 2.
Ooh.
We're gonna get a video to that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like you got
the first residential we did the 360 cam.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Jay and Jess and Masaki and all them.
I feel like you have to do it. You have. So I guess my thought process: Are you gonna have it in the same? Is it gonna be the similar fashion, or what are we thinking about for the Residential Part 2?
I've been thinking about it because we could really do whatever we want at this point. You feel me? We can really make that come to life. But I don't know. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be in that same format for sure.
I love how you followed up with that one. I do want to talk about your relationship with Doe as well. You mentioned him a couple of times. But everybody that may not be familiar with who he is, I want you to kind of break down your relationship with him, how you guys met, and the beautiful part about when you sign, having somebody like that that's known you for so long and been through some crazy times with you, and then now be able to celebrate with you as well.
Nah, yeah, that's a solid journey with me and Doe. I met Doe in prison, like 2009. You feel me? Like, just working out, on some regular shit.
Really, Doe works out? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, buff ass.
Yeah, man. Shout out my boy Doe. But yeah, I met him on the yard, man.
Who did more push-ups?
We was on pull-ups.
Pull-up. Who did more pull-ups?
Maxine on the pull-ups.
Okay. Damn. Okay. All right.
Maxine on the pull-ups.
He want to interject now. Like, wait, hold on. Interview over. Let me get in this.
Look, watch this.
Watch this.
Watch these jumping jacks.
But nah. So I got a lot of red tattoos. So he thought I was one of them. Feel me? I'm like, nah.
Far from it.
Feel me? Nah. But after that, we was good. And then we chopped it up a little bit. We worked out consecutive, like maybe like a few months before they shipped me out. I ended up going to Oklahoma.
Damn.
So, that was that. But when I came home and years down the line, maybe probably a little bit before that. A little bit before that, cause what year did Broken Cups drop?
No, that was like 18.
Okay, so yeah,
I got out 17.
yeah. So boom, 17. Yeah, 2017. So 2017, I'm working with Polly Rob. I mean, there's me, him, and my boy Selly. We was in there working like probably like 6 months straight, 8 months straight, every night, all nighters, you know. And then he pop up at one of the studio sessions. I'm like, "What's up, nigga?" You know, we chopping it up, this and that. I'm like, what you doing here?
Yeah,
Feel
all
me?
places here.
Like, yeah, what you doing here? He like, oh, this, like, you know, Polly Rob, one of my best friends.
Wow.
I'm like, damn. And then he like, what's up with this song right here?
What you doing with this?
I'm like, shit, what you mean, what's up with this song? He like, all right, I'm gonna use that for the project.
Damn.
I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go. And then shit, that's how we kicked it off. And then I had a lot of motion around then, coming off the Blank Face tour.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Coming off Tookie Nose, around the time I just dropped No Hooks, the first one, produced by Shay Wooten. So you know, I was on my run, you know, coming off of Tookie Nose, like, you know, so boom, he dropped that, and then we just stayed tapped in. He dropped another one. We stayed tapped in. We stayed collaborating. And then, you know, we just started moving around a lot more, like, together.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then, that was it. We just kept, off that, we just was moving around, like, just on some organic shit. You feel me? And then, you know, we was tapping in with people and shit. Like, that was it. That was
history, man.
Yeah.
Now,
So then, back full circle, you know, he helped put that deal together. So, you know, we celebrated that together. You feel me? So, you know, that's a super, super, super big turnaround for both of us. You know, coming from meeting there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Both, you know, doing years in there. You know, at certain points, I was like, I don't know what else I'm gonna do if it ain't this.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I really had to buckle down and really put all my effort into this.
So when you guys were locked up together, was music even on your
I was
brain? Like,
rapping.
when you were rapping at that time?
Yeah, I was rapping.
So were conversations around music and what we want to do or anything
hell
like
nah.
that?
We was on some gang shit. Feel me? We was on some gang shit, you know?
So how does that conversation start to shift between the old shit, right, to then when now it's a business, right? Business is involved. It's like, okay, now I'm assuming that you guys both see the progression and where you're at mentally, and okay, I can push this person, they can push me, and we can challenge each other and things of that nature to get to the next level.
When he seen me, when he seen my whole shift, you know, he jumped right on board.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? He jumped right on board. He like, damn, like, you know, you really inspiring me to, you know, cut this out and cut this out and cut this out. So, you feel me? Like, I'm proud of him too. You feel me? Because, like, he's seen what I seen.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate him believing in me enough to follow my lead.
Right.
You feel me? Like, if we gonna be a team, you know, we both gotta be sharp.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you know, if we Shaq and Kobe, this is what it is.
Man. And I think that goes to show, like, the power in teamwork, the power in collaboration.
Yeah.
It's like, you can try to do all this shit by yourself. You can try, right? Yeah. But when you have like-minded individuals that are with you and that can help push you and help you exceed, it's in your best interest to do that. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. Now, I think, and I told Doe, I know Doe don't be doing interviews. I was like, Doe, we got to have a conversation, man. And I think it's important that, you know, more people highlight him, talk about him, because he's really, you know, one of these factors out here.
Yeah, nah, for sure. For sure.
You said depression had me thinking BS.
Ooh. I had a few of them thoughts.
Few of them.
A few times.
What helped you stay corrected and not go back?
The youth.
Kids. Fatherhood.
For sure. Yeah, I still got a few niggas on the list. You feel me? I still got a few niggas on the list, but you know.
Do you instantly go to? I got so much to lose. I can't.
For real.
I just can't do it.
Nah, I done came. I
I got niggas on the list.
I done built up so much, you know, to take off. All it's gonna take is that one brick
Right.
to crumble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could kick that one brick in and the whole building will fall down.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it takes.
Man, it's just. We were talking about it a second ago, and I was mentioning it to Bill, man, the content space and you doing the podcast and kind of getting into that, man. How is that transition? Because for the people that don't, you're a funny dude already, right?
Yeah.
And people may not see that in the music, right? They might not get that, but I love the fact that you're able to kind of express that doing the podcast and getting into that space. Was there any reservations jumping into that? Like, let me not give too much of myself.
I still be a lot. I be reserved a lot because, you know, all the homies, like, that's what they do.
Yeah, that's
You
it,
feel me?
man.
They, you know, like, they podcasters. You feel me? Like,
They podding.
yeah. Like, I still gotta act as an artist. I still, cause I could, like, my backlash might not be the same as y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I be a lot reserved. I be, you know, it's times where I might throw some shit out there that's like, oh damn, you feel me? But yeah, you know, it's different. Like, I just think like that. My backlash would be different from y'all's.
Would you ever think of actually like kind of being more of the key figure in the podcast, like starting your own?
Yeah, no, I got. Yeah, we finna do all that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we gonna do all that.
All right, you got some things in the works.
Yeah, but I want to, you know, shout out Terrell. You know, shout out back on Fig. He really kicked it off. Really,
Yeah, for sure.
To bring everybody together.
Yeah,
You feel me? As a whole, you know, like, cause it's all the homies.
right.
You feel me? And everybody doing their own thing, but you know, he really brought it together, and then it's like, you know, it's like a family tree for sure.
No, I love that. I love that it's stemming off in a new direction. It's something. It's another outlet as well that you can utilize, and it's like building the platforms together.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. We really built a platform to where we could really, you know, push.
I feel like changing the narrative too.
Yeah,
because that's one thing. Like, and you can speak on this, right? You just came back from the East Coast. There's a lot of different platforms you probably ran into and hit in literally one day.
Yeah.
The biggest argument or the biggest complaint that I hear from people that come out here is like, man, y'all really don't have too many. I mean, I feel like it's their due diligence to figure out the ones that are actually of the culture and that can push it, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's no flagship to the point where they're like, oh, okay, it's a slew of people that we can go and do that. So it's like making sure that we provide that as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's a big network.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That people don't really tap in with, or sometimes people don't reach out.
Right.
You know, like, and they had a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't, for whatever reason, you know, some of them might just hasn't happened yet or haven't happened yet.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, they can, you know, you just got to stay on it sometimes, you know, but you can't take shit personal.
Very true.
You can't take shit personal. Oh, like, why what's name ain't had you over there yet?
Right.
And niggas, oh man, fuck them niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then they got that chip on their shoulder, but in reality, they still cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you just can't take shit personal. That's how I look at it.
That's one of the pieces of advice that Head used to always give me, and I'm learning it. You know, I'm definitely learning it. But that's one of them key ones that I would definitely make sure that people highlight over. Man, don't take shit personal.
Yeah.
You know, it's very important in this business and just in general in life, man. Like you said, you never know what things could be blocking your blessings, and that right there could be one. The fact that you got this chip on your shoulder, or it's like that thing that's on you. It's like that. It's that energy, man, and light attracts light. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with Head. He came through, listened to the album, you know, before it dropped, and he was like, it's cool. Feel me? It's cool, but you know.
Man, look, I'll tell you like this, bro.
But that's why
You
I
rock with
wanted him there.
Yeah, for sure. You want to know which ones? Yeah.
He ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. He gonna keep it trill. He gonna keep it solid. You know, he gonna like, that's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But I told him, I'm like, I still ain't finna change.
Right,
this
right.
motherfucker. You feel me? Good looking. Like moving forward, I'm gonna take those notes and put it towards the next one. But
yeah.
I'm feeling the power right now. That's what it is.
Now, I love the fact that, for me at least, there's a few different ways that I listen, right? And I consume music. And it checked off a couple of the boxes. Working out, perfect on the playlist on there.
Yeah.
Riding, you got something. You got something for those that on that meditating and want to calm down, relax tip. I feel like there's something there. You got the edgy raw shit. You got the boom bap. I feel like you check all those boxes, right?
Yeah.
And you got the up tempo records too. Like
Yes.
I love how we started off with Feel the Power, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
So
then,
right after feeling the power, it goes into stage 1.
got you. Okay.
So you hear
Ignorant shit.
you hear
Ignorant.
right before ignorant, you hear the French chick.
Got you. And this
So
is
that's stage
1.
1. So it's like boom, and then it go into
Power up.
power up
For the
for
low.
the low, money making Mitch,
Mitch,
and then at the end of money making Mitch, she come in stage 2, and then that's when it go into
Legendary wordplay.
legendary. Yeah, so now it's a whole different. So the sounds is switching
Got
every
you.
stage.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, so then after Pinky is stage 4, and then it go into the Rock Marcy joint, and then it ends with Hidden Stages.
Damn. Okay. Got it.
So yeah.
Got it.
So yeah, if you go back, listen to
I
it
gotta
straight
listen
through.
to it. Now I have to listen to it because I've that was another thing I was gonna credit you on too, or credit the. And matter of fact, shout out to all the producers one more time, and I know we got I know Polly Rob, Local Astronauts, Python P.
No, that's Oos Lee.
Oh no! I'm just saying Python P's on there on the project, and then Oosly,
Yeah.
and then who else am I missing?
We got Python on there, Juice of all trades. We got Dev. We got Cal Banks on 2 of them. We got Mac Wap and Enrique. We got Python P and Rock Marciano.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. And what's dude name? Man? It was a big old Spooder. It was a big discrepancy with a record on there, man. And I just wanna make sure everything is clean. It was a mix up on some production shit, you know. So I just want to make sure we shot him out because
sure.
I ain't know that, It wasn't, it wasn't nothing like that.
Don't take shit personal because you just never know.
At Side Puda. At SYYPOODA.
Side Poodle.
Side Puda, man. Shout out, dude, man. He produced the Hidden Stages.
Okay.
So I just
Got
want
it.
to keep it trill, keep it scandalous. DeLeon, shout out to dude, man.
Absolutely. Nah, but I was gonna say I love the sequencing of the album. I love how it floats together from top to bottom. So I mean, now it makes sense, and I can't wait to go listen to it again to now like pick apart this different stages because I definitely didn't catch up on that.
So now it's like stage 1 stage. So it's like, and then boom, Hidden Stages.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. I mean, I on my end, I'm just gonna keep it honest with you every time, and I feel like it's always cliche when I say this, but I feel like every time you level up to another, like it's another level of progression. So for now, this one is my favorite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really want I want you to come in here one time and I'm like, nah, this is still my favorite one. But every time I hear a new one, I'm like, damn, I'm loving this one because of, and I feel like not only the variety, I just hear a different spirit.
Yeah.
And just me as I get older, that's what I'm listening to in hip hop. Like I want to hear progression. Yeah,
this one was fun. I had fun recording this, most of them was done during the daytime.
Versus at night.
Yeah, versus at night. So
was that a conscious decision or it just happened like that?
I don't even try to be outside past 11 no more.
Oh man, okay. You getting to that point, huh?
Nah, it's still lit.
Nah. Every day, come on.
But it's just like I said, them small changes.
Got you.
Alleviate possibilities. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, I'll leave an event. I don't play around, bro. Look, I've walked out from many of occasions because I'm like, nope, don't want to even put myself in that situation at all. So I'm here with you on that. I totally get it. I do want to make sure we make note of that you had 4 projects in 2022, right?
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, you had 4. Well, at least according to here, right? We'll go through it. 4 projects. We got Blame Kansas, Scandalous Levels 2, 3, and then 80s Baby, right?
Yeah.
So far, 2023, we got the Re-Rock, right? 80s Baby Re-Rock, Scandalous Levels 4, Feelin the Power. The year's not over yet. Are we trying to go 4 for 4? Is we trying to hit with another one, or are we?
Nah, we
That's
feeling
it.
we feeling the power.
We're feeling the power.
We feeling the power.
Okay.
So it's a lot with this album because, like, you know, we just now. It's only been a week.
Yeah.
You feel me? This gonna be probably my first project, like really letting breathe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a lot. It's a lot of context on there that, you know, I really want to push. And it's a few records that I could really push.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't even really started pushing nothing.
You just
Like,
said
this is all organic.
you told me a little earlier, man, that you for the first time in how many years that you finally had like a week off.
Yeah.
And my response is, yo, how does that feel? Are you grateful for that week, or is it, do you get that I got to get back to work? Like personally, when it comes to creating and making music and just being on the move, when things slow down, what does that look like for TF in his real life?
Now it's just a little more strategic now, a lot more calculating, because now it's like it's a lot more eyes on me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So, you know, it's just like experience better living, ain't no going back. So it's kind of like the same. It's like, damn, this nigga, like, you just did this.
Yeah.
Like, what's next?
What's next, right?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's next? So now it's just like, you know, from the merch to the, you know, now I'm thinking about like, okay, like, you know, how can I stay engaged with this album?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, how can we make it fresh? How can we, you know, because, you know, like, especially how I drop, it's like, boom, all right, I dropped that. All right, I'm going to drop another album.
Right, on to the next.
You know what I'm saying? It's on to the next. It's on to the next. And I do got a lot of work upcoming.
Yeah.
Feel me? With some big dogs. So I really got to prepare for that, too.
Right.
You feel me? So I got to prepare for that. I gotta make sure everybody's on point. I got to make sure.
Navigating with a machine now, it's like all of that.
Yeah, so now it's sitting back and we having weekly meetings and it's like getting everybody to be on the same page and gelling with them and, you know, so, you know, just being a lot more thoughtful and putting a lot of, you know, and it's like, you know, it's like a weight off a nigga back.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
That other people can kind of take
now I'm able to, you know, with that situation, I was able to get a lot of shit back in line.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, help the fam out, you know, get shit situated with, you know, with real life.
Take that pressure off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's like, it's like I said, like, it's my first time really being able to breathe.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like, I done had a few weeks off, but I took that week off to go get some chili.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, I got you.
So now it's like, I could take a week off and be cool.
Yeah.
You feel me? And really kick back and do the whole, like, all right, now I'm really at the drawing board with everything I need.
Got you.
Like, so now, like, you know, with them, like, yeah, we got the machine, but it's still like, I still want to be as organic as we can. Cause, like, that's what it's about.
I was gonna say that's usually one of the edges that people when we talk about it that they quote unquote lose. It's like, oh, you got the machine behind you, now you can kick your feet up, right?
Nah.
That's the mentality that a lot of people have. Oh, now that you're signed or now you got the deal,
Yeah.
whew, you know, part of being able to breathe is like, okay, now I don't have to do anything. It's like, nah, now the work really starts.
Yeah. Now it's you know, it's a different mindset now because it's like I said, we want to keep it organic. So it's like I said, we, you know, like I'm trying to figure out just different ways to keep the people engaged with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and where we going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and keep that edge and keep it scandalous. So, you know, so yeah.
Is there an upgraded vision, or is the vision still intact from what it was
It's kind
when
of
you first started?
It's kind of like it's 50-50.
Okay.
It's 50-50.
What are some of the things that you're looking at wanting to do? Like, and you don't have to get into the specifics, but-
Earlier this year I had a did I fuck something up? I don't know if I
no, you
pushed
good,
the
you
button
good,
or
you
not.
good.
Earlier this year I had an interview, and matter of fact, it was with
Come to the mic.
oh, it was here,
Okay.
and you asked me what's your goals?
I gotta go back and look at that. I
Yeah,
didn't go back
you
and look
was
at
like,
it.
what's the
year
goals?
can't end without you doing what?
And I was like, I'm gonna try to shoot a movie
Mm-hmm.
and get some property.
Yeah,
So now I'm just at shooting a movie.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, so I've been in the drones heavy lately.
Okay.
Yeah, I do all my drone shots.
Really?
Yeah,
So you hands on with that?
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. And if you all the Absol shots,
Yeah.
I did probably like 80% of those drone shots.
I was gonna ask how hands on are you when it comes to the visuals? So you saying all the drone shots? That's you?
Yeah, you could go. It's some BTS footage. I got the goggles on. Like FPV
snap.
drones,
Check you
regular
out.
drones. Yeah. So my boy Stro, he got some in there too, but for the most part, like most of those.
That's
shots
fire,
I got.
bro. That's fire. Have you ever thought about taking it to that next step? I mean, you mentioned the acting, but in terms of like writing scripts,
Yeah,
have you already done that?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm working on a script.
Only because I feel like the music, you're really good at painting those pictures. So
Well,
it's like I feel like that'll translate when it comes.
I got
to
a
films
whole album that's written as a script.
that's already out, or
Nah.
that's your okay. In
So
the
it's like song for song, like we could just take the song and write a script
Wow.
word for word.
track for track, or is
Nah,
it?
it's piece. It's
It's
like on
pieces,
some
okay.
Tarantino shit
Gotcha,
to where
okay.
you gotta like damn near like
It's not linear.
yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. But it is kind of linear.
You can put it together and tell a story from top to bottom. Okay.
Yeah. If I kind of want to, when I release it, it's gonna be the full track list,
Mm-hmm.
and then re-release it as the storyline.
Wow. Okay, I want to ask you this question, and feel free to stop me, but I'm just curious when it comes to, again, signing a deal or getting into the deal with RocNation, what were some of the expectations that you wanted to make sure that as a major, this is what you have to do? Because I already have my brand intact, and these are the things that we expect you to do without compromising what I've already worked for and built to this moment. Because again, I've seen people be in this position. They get signed, and then the label, right? The conversation is that the label blocked them, or they didn't have the same vision, and you have these weekly meetings or these conversations, and it's always bumping heads because we just didn't have the same vision. So was that a conversation that you guys had prior to you putting that pen to the paper?
To be honest, everything was kind of fell into place because I had that album.
Got it.
So going into the meeting, you know, they not knowing this.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So they just basing it off the sound.
Mm-hmm.
Like Blame Kansas. All right, we got a lane
We
for
already
you
know,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah.
You feel me? We got Blame Kansas. We know you could do this. We know you got the scandalous levels like that. Those sounds is kind of like perpendicular. You feel me? So when I came in with this, I'm like, I got a whole nother shit.
Vision, right.
You feel me? And I played a couple records, and they was like, oh yeah, it's way different.
Mm,
Feel
than we
me?
even
This-
thought.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, everything was heightened.
Good.
You feel me? From the context to the production to the, you know, like I broke down the whole hidden stages.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like they like, damn, this is
I didn't
actually a
hear that too.
dope
Yeah.
album.
Right.
Feel me? Like outside of this way left field from what you usually do.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, yeah, like whatever you want to do, let's do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it kind of worked out, you know. And then once we got, you know, the technical shit down pack, and we came to an agreement on everything, and They made it like what I wanted it to be. Everything was solid.
Did you put in the contract you got to go to the brunch? You didn't put. You got to, bruh.
I wasn't thinking. I wasn't on that.
I
You
know.
feel me?
I look. That's just.
I wasn't on there.
That's
But
that's some nigga shit. I'm just telling you now. Like,
I wasn't on that. But I'll be there.
Man, all right. You better be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
You better be there. I'm gonna be looking for you, man. I'm gonna be looking for you, man. I love the album. I love your headspace. I love everything that's like lining up for you. You know what I'm saying? And the things that's to come for you. You know what I mean? And I always tell you this. I'm proud of you. I just want to see you continue to succeed, man. For real.
Likewise.
Like, so anything that we haven't talked about, you want to make sure the people know.
Feeling the power out right now, man. You feel me? Go tap in. ETS Fitness, we still in motion. ETS Networks, we in big motion. You feel me? Shout out to EQ. Shout out to RocNation. Shout out my nigga Bell. Normally out right now.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Go tap in, run that up.
I was telling him it was dope to see that you guys dropped around the same time, and then he be on your album and you're on his album. Like that was fire.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Because he didn't even know we had the same release date.
Really?
Yeah.
It was the same day. I knew it was around the same time. It was actually the same day.
Friday the 13th.
Wow.
That was another thing too. You know, everybody was like, what's name dropping on the 13th? What's name dropping on the 13th? I'm like, well, shit.
We all just
they about to hear this motherfucker
right.
for sure.
Exactly. Yeah.
You feel me? So we was on the charts for a couple days at 32. You feel me? Top 50.
Nice.
You feel me? Like, we went blow for blow with the big dogs.
That's fire, man.
You feel me? So but yeah, man, shout out to the people, man. It's been a super solid run for us. You feel me? I'm excited. I'm hyped up. I'm ready to go.
So now I gotta know what's the next thing that you're looking for. The year can't end without you doing what?
I'm still on that movie, man. I'm still trying to run that movie. So it might be residential.
Okay.
You feel
there
me?
It is.
So yeah.
All right.
Residential too, man. The short film.
There it is, man.
Yeah.
TF, I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Feeling the power out right now. Chuck Dizzle, live and direct, keeping it homegrown with yet another homegrown homie, man. Shout out to Doe as well in the building.
Deli on.
Deli on.
Everything scandalous.